So I am finally finished with my vanity. I had to get a few more things just to make it just right. It's still not just right. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff to make it perfect. I don't know. I might add some shells on the side or something, whatever the case may be. Who knows? I mean, it's still stuff I can add on or do with it. But right now, I'm in love. I finally got everything set up the way I want it. I got my new desk, my IKEA Vanity Alex drawers and linen tabletop. Put the marble on there. Got my plexiglass on there. So here is everything. These are the Bath and Body Works candles. I cleaned them out and used them for storage for my brushes and my Q-tips. And then I just put like my lip gloss and mascara and stuff like that in here. A little storage I got from the Dollar Tree. And what else? So yeah, that's my do-it-yourself vanity. Also, I got my vanity has a dimmer. I did not install the dimmer switch on the mirror nor the outlet. I tried, it didn't work out. It didn't lay flat, so we just did it like this, which I put I kind of taped it up there with floor tape, and I got a lamp switch that can dim my lights. Perfect. So there you go. All right, so now I'm gonna go into more detail about how me and my grandfather did this vanity. So first thing first, I got this idea from a YouTuber. I don't know her name, but I will post a link to her video so you guys can watch and see how she put it together. I'm just going to talk about the things I had problems with trying to redo what she created. So, first thing first, she had a USB and outlet inside her right here, and then she also had a rotary dimmer up here. I did buy that, and I did buy I bought both actually, and I tried to put it on this side. Me and my granddad made a hole for the rotary, and we drilled a little rectangle for the outlet. However, that didn't work out. It wouldn't fit in between the frame here and the back piece of it, so it was like this part was more coming out more further out towards me, and it wouldn't lay flat pretty much. So that was a big problem, and it was just an epic fail. We even tried to drill a hole in the plywood. We even tried to drill a hole back here to make it go through so it lay flat, and that actually, as you can see right there, and it actually did work, but then the outlet wouldn't stay flat either. So we just kind of just said that's a fail. I went and got a brand new one of these, and we just put it on there, and as you can see, everything worked out. And I still was able to get my lights to dim because I got a lamp dimmer, and that's this thing here. So as you can see, dimmable lights with my lamp switch. So what this thing is, I got it from Menards. It's a lamp dimmer, so you can pretty much plug any lamp that you have into this. At the end of this, it's like one of those, it's almost like an extension cord. So you can, as you can see, you can plug anything into it. So, and it'll make anything dim. So that's how I was able to get my lights to dim without the dimmer switch. So yeah, so, and another thing, my granddad is an electrician, so he can install outlets anywhere. So that's how I was really too worried about the outlet she had. So that was that. Another thing that we had a problem with was the stand. she used 3 pieces of plywood from the big plywood she had got cut, and that's, as you can see, 1, 2, and 3 there. So that pretty much worked out. The size and measurement she gave me worked out. Only thing was that this came down further past this, as you can see. See how further down that is compared to this? So it was impossible to get this to, you know, stand up right. It was just not going to work out. So what me and my granddad did was got an extra piece of plywood from the big piece that we had, got chopped, and put it on the bottom of these 2. So as you can see now, it's perfect. So that's what we did to get the stand to be perfect. And then once we did all of that, we found out that this mirror, it was really bigger than what I thought. We found out that the mirror didn't stand up straight. So as you can see, it's standing up straight now. It was leaning more forward. So what we did was got these L-shaped clips. I got like 4 in a pack. He installed 2 on this side and 2 on that end, and that secured the front as well as supported the mirror a little bit more better, but it was still leaning forward. So then what we did is that we got 2 more clips, as you can see back there. It's kind of blurry, and installed on the back, and that's what helped this with better support. It was standing up perfectly on its own, and it gave it a lot more support. So that's how we was able to do that, and that worked out. I did spray paint this with the same thing she used. However, it took a long time to dry and I didn't want to wait. So what I did was I had got this sample paint primer. It was like about this big. It wasn't that big. It was like a little bitty sample jar. And I got it to just touch up on it because I know paint dries a lot faster than the other stuff. So I got clean, something got dirty on there. So I would say maybe sand, or I don't know, sand the plywood for the stand, because as you can see like holes and stuff like that. Hers look really smooth, no holes. I don't know what she did. She didn't really go into depth about how she did the stand. She just told us that she painted it with the spray paint. So I would have done differently. I would have sanded and then painted to buff out all of the holes and the texture and stuff like that. So those were the few things that I did differently with the stand, and it worked out perfectly for me. So it definitely will work out perfectly with you guys. It's not perfect. You can see like a little bit of space in between those, between the mirror and the lights. A little bit of space, but look, I'm not tripping. I mean, I could have spent a lot of money for this big size Vanity mirror. This is a big mirror, and I wasn't expecting to be this big. And that's the reason why I had to get the Alex IKEA drawers and the aluminum tabletop, because the original IKEA dupe that everybody used, the letterpress drawers from Michael's, and they just got like a tabletop from Home Depot. It wasn't wide enough. I have a lot more space now, elbow room to work and stuff like that. It was about this much space in between my stand and like the table from the dupe. So I was like, I can't, it's not. It was nice, but it just wasn't gonna work out. So I went and got the real deal, and I switched the dupe out for the IKEA, and then I used the dupe for my nails, because I also do nails too for my family and myself. So that's what I did. I got the plexiglass from Lowe's. It was 30" by 60. The exact measurements for the linen table, I had to get it cut because it was entirely too big. It was 6 inches out, and it came over the Alex drawers, and they looked tacky. So I cut 6 inches off, and that brought it to the exact measurements, 59" by 23½. Same thing for the plexiglass. I got Duraplex. I got it cut down to 59 by 23.5 as well. The exact measurements on my little table, and they came out perfect. So the exact measurements of the plexiglass in the table is 59 by 23.5. So those are the exact measurements if you want to get that done. I got the lamp dimmer from Menards, by the way. So if you want to get that, that's where I got it from. And I believe that is it, yeah.